Hello everyone, today we're going to do something a little bit different. So I was really bored and I didn't feel like doing a video about one of my clocks. And I came up with this very interesting video idea. This is a website called OLX. It's very similar to eBay. And I bought quite a lot of clocks from this website, such as my Atomat wall clock, both of my Yantar wall clocks, and my Gustav Becker wall clock. These are my favorite items. I will go through most of them, show them to you, and after watching this video, I want you to choose two of these clocks. Choose two clocks from all of these, and then write those in the comments. Because I'm planning to buy a new clock in the not so distant future, and I can't choose between any of these. So, let's go right into it. Okay, so one last thing before I start showing you these clocks. I can't guarantee that I'm going to buy a clock from this website because, as I mentioned in some of my videos, there's a new antique store in my town and I might find something interesting in there. So yeah. So what do we have here? This is a KKK 31-day Korean wall clock. It looks very similar to that 31-day clock that Tommy Wiley had. This one actually says KKK on the dial. And it also says Westminster. And it has a passing strike on a coiled gong. Right there. It's not that expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. It's like $45. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is a Gustav Becker box clock, which is very cheap for what it is. It's like $55. The seller didn't specify whether it's working or not, and it also didn't upload any pictures with the movements, so I don't really know what to say about this one. Okay, let's see what else is interesting around here. This is something really rare. It's a 3 out of 4 quarters Westminster chiming wall clock, but the thing that makes it rare is this small engraving right here. A&J Roller Brothers were the main clock suppliers for the Romanian royalty in the early 1900s, and they also were the first Doxa pocket watch importers in Romania. I would love to have this clock, but it's actually really expensive. It's about $150. This is also something really cool. It's a Polish submarine clock. I've never seen a Polish submarine clock before, but the owner says it runs pretty well and it keeps good time. So I think I'm going to buy this one in a not so distant future, but I'm not actually sure. It's about $55, so it's also not that expensive. Oh, this is an American clock. This one is a bit more expensive. It's like $120. It's a wall clock. I don't know who made this clock because the owner doesn't show any pictures with the movement. All I know is that it's American and it's from the early 1900s. This is a Junghans Westminster chiming wall clock, probably from the 1920s. This one is not that expensive for what it is. It's also about, I don't know, $85 or something like that. These two clocks are really cute. Those are two very small Vienna style wall clocks. This is an HAC and this is a Gustav Becker. This is $100 and this is $70. This is a very early Black Forest cuckoo clock with a wooden framed movement. This is about $40. And this is a Verge, oh not a Verge, a Fusee pocket watch. And this is something that I really love. This is a Gustav Becker wall clock. I love that case design. It might not be original, but I love the way it looks. However, it's a bit expensive. It's like... let me think. I don't really know. I'm going to put the right price in editing. So... I won't make a mistake right now. Oh, this is a TNN master clock with a beveled glass part right there. That glass right there is beveled. It looks really nice. It can drive slave clocks, but the owner says it works like a standard wall clock for now. So yeah, this one is also really expensive. It's $300, but it looks really nice and I might buy it in a distant future because I don't have the money for it right now. So yeah. Alright, this is a Junghans box clock made in 1914. This one is $98. It's also a bit expensive, but again, I really like the way it looks. I like this case design. I think this design is either Secession or Jugendstil. I don't really know, and I don't know whether I pronounced that design types right or not, so yeah. This clock is actually really cool, so yeah. And let's see the last clock that I will show. This HAC porcelain kitchen clock. It's probably from the 1920s or early 1900s maybe. It has an HAC movement inside. The owner says it runs great, so yeah. It's actually really cool. I can't calculate the right amount of money that you would pay for this clock right now. Or 5 times 5 is 25, 26, no, $56. Yeah, $56. This clock is $56. So this is the end of the video. Also, you can choose any clock from all of these, not only the clocks that were shown. For an example, I showed this clock. You can say the clock to the left of it, or the clock to the right of it, or the clock above it or below it, or stuff like that. So feel free to choose 2 of these clocks. Alright, that's pretty much everything I want to show tonight. See you next time.